Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Matt Dibenedetto's 2020 Menards and Maytag Ford Mustang. This is the only Menards scheme released so far. The All-Star FVP one will be released as well. I cannot wait because I'm totally getting that one because it's a good looking paint scheme, and on top of that it's kind of unique with the numbers, so yeah, I definitely have that one in the works. But anyway, this is the only other Elite release thus far this year, until that one hopefully gets made, and we'll get to see that one here in a little while. So we'll start on the box, standard Elite box from the 2020 season. We got the Elite logo there. We'll go over to this side. We got Matt Dibenedetto 2011 or 21 Menards 2020 Mustang. One of only 78, so they only made 78 of these Elites for Matt Dibenedetto. It does come with a card. I don't show those anymore because they're all generic and they don't matter to me. I don't know why anyone would care about them, because they literally don't have any certificate of serial number or anything, so they have no value. Anyway, let's go down the left side. So we got this kind of darker navy blue hood. We've got the little yellow stripe here, or the orange stripe coming into the neon yellow. Got the neon yellow rims with the yellow lug nuts and the arrow logos. NASCAR Cup Series number 21. We got Menards, the ethanol ring, Maytag, Watercraft, Quick Lane, all those guys down over there. Matt Dibenedetto up there on the name rail with the American flag, and then got a couple of sponsors here. Safety Clean Ford, it's at ARP, and Wood Brothers. So let's go ahead. We'll go to the back here. We'll start there. So here, got the Ford license plate. We got Menards in between the taillights, number 21 below the one. You can feel the taillights. They have kind of a weird molding to them, kind of a neat thing to have. Inside the rear is the fuel cell in there. You can see we got the yellow and clear spoiler. That is the taller spoiler that they have on these cars. You can see we got FVP and then some bunch of Menards sponsors on the deck lid. We've got Kittle on the roof. Number 21 as well. Roof flaps do open. On to the right side, same as the left, we got sponsors everywhere. Little white mark, that came off right away. Got the tailpipes there. There's a little vent here on the side of the Mustang. Very, very cleaned up. NASCAR really cleaned this area of the car up, you know, as far as taking contingency sponsors away. I'm suspicious that they were trying to do that so they could move the number back and put a big old sponsor logo here. So they'd put the number way back up here and move this logo way up here. That's why they tried it for the All-Star race. I'm convinced they're trying to get that to happen because the sponsors would rather have three big logos. And, you know, the sponsors don't care about iconic parts of NASCAR, like the fact that the numbers are in the door and on the roof. They don't care about that. So the sponsors are going to say, screw that, we're going to move the numbers all the way to the corner panel and have a big logo on the side. And that's because they want this to be known as the Maytag car, not the 21 car. And that's, yeah, not a fan of bowing down to the sponsors to that degree. They are the sponsors, but there's also a point where it's like, hey, this is our sport. On the front, you see we got the Mustang. You see all the little grill decals there. The only real one is actually right down in here. But you see we've got all those different decals in there. We got these little vents kind of down here on the side. They look like they're probably something for downforce. Then you got the headlights, number 21, and then Wood Brothers Racing. We got Maytag with, unfortunately, we got a paint chip decal here, so I'm not sure if it's a... Well, let's see if it comes off or not. I think it's a chip, though. Looks like it chipped through right there on the T. So I'll have to check and see if that's a chip through or if there's something on top. But it looks like it's chipped through right there on that decal. So I'm hoping that that's not the case, but there's a chance that that might be what happened there, and I may have to contact him and find out if I can get a new one. So, you know, is what it is. The only other thing is you can see the hood kind of got some yellow on the side of it that sticks out when you look at it from this angle. You can see all the yellow. So, a couple small things. I say small because, unfortunately for Lionel, that is small. That used to be, you know, that wouldn't make it past their quality control. Now this is considered a good, you know, a good one because, hey, all the numbers are in the right spot. Doesn't that count? You know, that's kind of the logic they've used as well. Could be worse, you know, like, hey, it could be worse. We could have just not made the thing at all. And, yeah, for some reason we've accepted that as the quality standard. So, you know, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Lionel's quality, because I know I personally have had a lot of struggles with him recently, and I'm not thrilled about it. So, there we go on the engine detail. We got the blue valve covers, all the detail from the standard, or the Elites from 2017, but obviously no belts, hoses, wires, or hinges. So all the stuff's kind of cleaned out, but it is still there. Underneath, you can see we got the working rear suspension, working front suspension, all the components up there as well, and in 49. So that'll pretty much wrap up this review. As I said, the one thing I do have is that flaw there. Actually, it came off. So whatever it was actually a flaw on top. I was glad I scratched at that. I normally don't like to do that, but I do like to test and make sure when it's something like that that's kind of out of place. So glad I did that. Now I'm not going to send it back, obviously. I probably wasn't going to send it back anyway. I'm not usually that picky. What I'll probably have to do, though, is go to the edges of here and touch it up with some blue to try and, just... It doesn't have to be great because it's on the very, very edge. It just has to be enough to darken it so it doesn't stick out so much. But anyway, that'll wrap up this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. I've got a lot of cars to review in the next month. I cannot wait for that. It's going to stress me out a lot. It's going to be a lot of work, but I enjoy every minute of it. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Race Craze, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.